Okay, so we start. Hello everybody. So today I would like to introduce you about React Native. So a lot of new thing, a lot of crazy thing with React Native. So before we go further on React, so we take a route to introduce ourselves. First of all, we have to know today we have Charlie and Hadley. Charlie and Hadley here were from CoderSchool. So both you guys have something to tell to own people. The last one. Android. So Chad, you want to say something before we start?
Yes.
And Hadley?
Thank you all for coming to CoderSchool. Congratulations on being accepted. We had about 100 applications, accepted 10 people. So it's really cool.
Yes.
Come in.
Yeah, the last. Perfect.
Are you G?
So it was competitive to get in, so congratulations. Thank you for doing the tip work. It's a tip calculator. Hopefully it was fun. It's about myself. I'm one of the teachers at CoderSchool, so I've been teaching the iOS and Android classes, a little bit of Ruby. I'm really excited for this React Native class. I've been watching Bao create it, so he's created most of the materials from scratch, and it's very promising. So I hope you enjoy it, and please help us improve the class for future iterations as well, because React Native is gaining a lot of popularity, and I think it's something that we'll continue to teach for a long time. We should say one fun thing. So, my favorite thing to do, I'm not programming, is I like to play basketball.
Okay, Hadley.
Hi guys. So that's Charles. I'm Harley. So I joined Charles with CoderSchool. We've been together for over a year and a half. We've taught over 15 courses. Graduated about 240 alumni. This is a new course, and for the first experiment, it's a short 4-week course. And Bao will tell you about the structure. Personally, I've been teaching iOS and Ruby, and we'd love to work together with all of you, learning this together, updating the course materials, and you guys will always be remembered as the first member of the React class. And usually the first class is quite good. Our first Ruby class, we're full of really good people. So it's shorter though, right? But I hope that everyone will maintain the same spirit. We have one person from a Ruby alum, CoderSchool alum. So I love sports and music, so ping pong, bowling, soccer, not basketball, just watching. Yeah. So when you introduce yourself, we'll have that as well, and we'll have a spreadsheet that can track what people like.
Yeah.
All right. I have a spreadsheet. I'll show
Okay. So next, so we take one round to introduce ourselves a bit. Okay, because we have interviewed before, but we should introduce each other. Only know all about you, but no one knows each other. So, okay, start from you first.
Hello all, my name is Park. I'm an iOS developer at Robot Test House. I have 2 years experience in iOS. My hobby is watching movies. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm like your name, Đoàn or
Hi, I'm Vũ. I'm an Android developer, and I love Ruby platform highly, but now I'm a mobile dev. So
what is target? So what's your purpose? Because you moving from Ruby, Android, and React Native.
no, I'm not as Ruby dev, just mobile.
Okay.
Yes. And I'm his college, and my hobby is Dota.
Dota?
Yeah.
Dota. Okay. So okay, maybe you can go later. How about you? You first.
Yes.
Yeah.
My name is Ben. I am a web developer about 3 years, and today I'm very happy to see everyone here.
So what is your hobby? Do you have girlfriend, or how many bottles you can drink, for example?
I think my hobby is learning peso.
Okay.
Sometimes I play game. Yes.
Okay.
So far, your name again?
Phát.
Phan, Vũ,
Ninh.
Ninh.
How about you?
So I'm Trí.
Trí.
I have about 3 years of experience on web developer. Almost part time I do with as a front developer, and now I come to this class to learn about the React Native to see how hard to do the application for the mobile, because I just have experience on web application.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm Hoàng Hiếu.
You.
I've been working with PHP
Yeah.
for 2 years, and I just started learning React.js 2 months ago, and I feel so good when I'm working on React.js, and I decided to join this class. That's all.
Okay.
Yes, hello everyone, I'm An. I'm Android developer for 2 years as an Apple company. My hobby is football.
Football.
Okay, that's all.
My name is Park. I'm a C# developer as well. I'm a full stack developer. I'm working for a Singapore company, Plotting Q Studio. Now I have some interest about CoderSchool and React Native, and I want to increase my knowledge about the mobile applications. So that's why I'm doing this course. My hobby is soccer. By soccer.
Soccer. Okay.
Okay, so hello everyone here. I'm Thanh. I am now a freelancer developer working on Android, in Android. I have 1 year experience working in startup company, small startup company in District 1. So I tell you about software. Yes. I just started learning React a week ago, and I found the course in the CoderSchool, and I decided to try it. And I'm very happy to be here today. And, my name is Thanh.
Thanh.
Yeah. My hobby is dancing.
Dancing.
Yes.
Wow.
Something I'm writing down.
Very dense.
Perfect.
I'm Guy. I'm a software developer from San Francisco. I've been a dev for about 3 years, and yeah, I'm interested in React Native because I think it's really a good thing when companies can have one code base that can be shared across iOS and Android, and I'm curious to see kind of what level React Native is at, because when I looked at it like a year and a half ago, I wasn't totally ready, but I'm really curious to see what it's capable of. My hobbies are, what do I like to do? I like to play board games. So, if you guys like playing board games, we should go to the board game cafe.
Okay. Yep. Last.
Hello everyone, my name is Thanh. I'm a web developer. I am very happy when join class React. Sorry, I'm late. Your full name is Đoàn Văn Thắng.
Okay. So I'm Bảo, as you know before. So I'm really happy today to share my knowledge about React Native. Actually, I had just worked with React Native about 6 months ago. Yeah, but it's just like I quit my job and I do my project and I use React Native and I learn a lot of things from React Native. Really, really painful. I will tell you why. Really painful. And I have to give up my project after 4 months because I cannot go further with React Native. And now I think React Native is good for me to start again because it's quite mature right now. Good enough. Yeah. So, okay, here is the here like the rhythm of Facebook, learn one, write everywhere with React Native. So it means like you cannot use one code for both Android and iOS. So, but somehow you can do it. But when your application too complicated, you cannot do it because like the platform have different part, different component. So you have to different customize. So do you know what is it? This logo? Anyone? It's not Japanese anime or something. This logo. Huh? No, it's not anime. It's not Naruto. It's not.
Redux?
Yeah, exactly. It's Redux. Both all of you people here had to know this because like, this is a very important part in React Native. Without Redux, React Native is just a kit. Just a kit. You cannot do anything with React Native only. Everything you go with Redux or Flutter or MockX, but Redux is quite good right now. So I think Redux is the best choice for us. Okay, next. Here I am. I have worked with React from this version, and from this version is so crazy. And right now it's like 0.42. Next week, maybe 0.43 will release. I don't know yet. So I'm a big fan of PHP. I know if somebody work with PHP, just come to me. And about CoderSchool stuff, we have HackLib and TrackLib will help us. Anything you just put on Slack, on group, on Facebook. Yeah, I will try. We will try my best to help. And here are some common rules when we start any class in CoderSchool. We have 4 weeks, and the lecture from Tuesday and Thursday. And on Tuesday we do lecture, Thursday we do lab, and every week we have assignment. So after 4 weeks we have a hackathon. Actually, on a normal we have 8 weeks, and after that we have the demo days. But because it's just a short class, so we have hackathon. Also, this comes from with a big price, so don't worry about it. So about class rules, so as you know, when we have interview together, so we have a very strictly class rule to guarantee the high quality in class. So all of you have to make sure finish on the assignment and try to make sure like you have to finish on time and try to don't be late. It's okay, first day. I don't know, but try your best. Anything you don't know, just put on Slack on group as soon as possible. Submit the time. Submit to pre-work on 6 p.m. on Mondays every week. So actually, this time you can find on the assignments portal. You can find on this. If you break any rule, yeah, it's hard to say, but okay, this rule is rule, so we have to follow. How to get help? As I told, we have Facebook and Slack, and even GitHub. So you can put on this. An email, we can read out by email. I think from Slack is faster, so try on Slack first. This is a very important thing here because like try start your homework earlier because like on Tuesday we have start assignment about homework and we will practice how to do it. And pretty third upfront. This means like you have to finish all the requirement, all the important thing in the instructor. It's very important because like in one assignment, for example, they have 4 or 5 features. You have to complete 4 or 5 feature, requirement feature. If you cannot finish it, it's really hard for you to go over another. So all of you work together, share together, or what you know, just share another people. Even like you can put something new on the Facebook to Slack, because like for example like next week new version of React Native release, just share it out. one of the more thing I really prefer on you guys do is like optional, because like when you do optional you can learn a lot thing about React Native. Somehow I can say React sometimes it's hard, but sometimes it's super easy. I can say that it's not like iOS or Android native, but somehow it's easy, but somehow it's hard. It's like you have to spend more time to work on it, and you will be familiar. Even you will love React Native. Okay, so welcome to React Native. And the goal of this class, you will learn how to build the app, not a game. React Native was not designed for a game. If you read about historical of React Native, you know Facebook was designed React for iOS only, not for Android. So all the components for designed for iOS, but after that, time by time, they say, okay, some feature they can work well on Android, so they develop on Android also. And because the reason I say it's not the game, because currently animation of React Native is still not good enough to make a game. It's super complicated to make a game by React. And we know how to build data-driven app by using REST API, FilePay, Pack, even Ruby on Rails. If you can expose REST API, anything. Yeah, and here I show you some special thing about React. Here are some React Native that they are using too. You can see Instagram. Actually, I can tell you, and I know Instagram is half React Native and half native. It's not 100%. Because like in React Native, you can combine React Native in the native app. So somehow it's faster to integrate a Fishbox or somehow. A lot of people. This is, if you notice, it's like a portal for React Native community. So you can download it, and a lot of questions, a lot of expert in that. I show you one app I really enjoy. I really like my best. It's e-commerce app, 100% by React Native. If you can try it, you can see how smoothly they are. So beautiful. I can guarantee with you after 4 weeks, you can make the app, but not beautiful like this. Not beautiful like this. It's really hard. I can say it takes time, but you can make this. Because it's you can say it's simple. It's not too hard to do it. But to make it look fancy, look beautiful, different thing. Okay. So here are some example of mobile apps. You can see like Tumblr, Snappy, and Pinterest. And it's quite popular in the world, huh? Everybody knows. And here, before you go to further, you have to recognize some type of mobile app. For example, like, do you know what does it mean of data-driven app look like? Does everybody know about this? Why Tumblr, Printersoft work on the data-driven app? So, how about you? You are working on iOS, and have you ever heard about the term?
No, haven't.
No?
Yes, the first question or the second one?
First one. This means like, do you know what is it?
Makes request to a server, gets data, and serves it
Yeah, like
to the user.
your application cannot stand alone. You cannot like just fill screen and just without anything. So data-driven, it means like you have two-way connection between your app and server, so transfer data together. As I told before, like we have FilePay, we have Packserve, REST API. Here, so do you know what a command screen in mobile app?
Nothing.
Last screen.
What?
Last screen.
Last screen. What is it? Sorry. Slash screen. It's okay. Two.
Setting.
Setting. Yes, correct. Pre-work,
ListView,
ListView, yes.
details view,
Detail view,
Maps.
map, yes. Okay.
page,
Chat screen.
Just screen, yes. Yeah, what you say?
Peer view,
Pay,
payments,
payment view, yes, yes. You don't have mobile phone? Don't tell me you don't have mobile phone. You are using Nokia, right? Just open your app and tell the name. What is this? Login already. Slider, yes. Tinder, Fox screen, yes. Lock screen. Tinder, everybody use Tinder? Come on, nobody knows Tinder. My God.
Never used before.
Really? You don't use Tinder? Photo screen, yes. Actually, a lot of common screen in the world right now because like new idea come every day. So here I sum up some stereotype, some archetype screen in right now quite popular. So can you name all on the screen here? For example, from the first and the second, and the third, and here, yes, here, yeah, much sense. Here,
Profile. I think it's related for payment. What did you
nah.
what did you call?
Maybe Tinder profile also. How about this? Okay, so familiar, huh? And here. Okay, so this is a very common screen archetype in the world right now. So it's popular. Maybe you can invent something new kind screen. It's okay. Because just some screen you have to know. Because like all our application will go through all the screen like this. Not beautiful like this. Don't expect like that. I'm not make sure like you make some beautiful like this because we are only forward. So it really takes time to make something fancy. Okay, so in the application architecture, so we have to learn how to build a data-driven app. So don't worry because like you learn mobile app, but you have to learn how to call the API, how to get the data from the outside. So you don't need to worry to build a server. I take care about it. So you just know how to use it and how to fetch the data on your app. Okay, so about view, and we learn about view, we learn about event, like when user touch on the screen. So different when user click on the web, as you know, right? So when user click on the web, it's different. When user touch on screen, it's totally different. And we learn about navigation. Yeah, all of you know if you worked with the pre-work tip calculator, you know about navigation. Do you feel is it complicated when you understand about navigator? Don't feel complicated, huh? Wow, good. The first time when I work with navigators, what the hell is this? I cannot make it work. I cannot, totally. And we learn how about data, how to fetch the data to your mobile app, how to control the data, how to modeling everything. And the last thing very important is how to use hardware. It means like your mobile phone had a camera, had a GPS, have something related to hardware. So for example, flash. Yeah. And you need to know how to interact with this. Yeah. Here is fighting important for any app in the world, like Android, iOS, or React Native, or something else. They have to go through fighting here. So, so what about the static view? Can you implement for scroll view, label? Can you guess? Can you tell me what is it in here? I mean, like you work with React Native and you know all the thing in React Native work component, right? And and you know with React Native component is just like core module. Everything in React Native work component. I can tell you, for example, like I can tell you header like can be a component. Whole port file can be a component. And you know, remember like calculator when you input on the home screen, calculator call a component. Because this work where you will grab on one file and you can input everywhere you want. It will component. For example, I can say it's word component. A word component. So in the inside component we have the like image, text field, navigator, button, blah blah blah, a lot of things. For example, like TabBar. Yeah, that's all the command term in any app you have. Actually, you know, the reason why React Native were born because somehow Facebook say like it takes time when they build or release a new application. It takes at least 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. So with React Native, you can reduce time and you can reuse. For example, like one function like I render the text field on iOS. So how on Android they do it? They can reuse the same function. They don't need to spend too much time to render a view like this on Android, so save time. And controller, actually, you know, in React Native they only have one concept, a view only. They don't have MVC model. They don't have. But I would like to tell you like you have to architect your React Native to MVC model to easy to control. That's the reason why you can see in my walkthrough video, I put the calculator inside the app, and from that you can separate another folder. You can easy to control. You can separate to all the controller like network request controller, persistent controller, event controller, navigator controller. It's like you have to separate small as much small as because like you can reuse it and easy to control. And modeling is not a part from React Native, but we have to structure our application to control modeling. When you fetch data from from any server, so you have to store somewhere. You have to modeling everything. So next one, okay. So we will learn about this, about hardware, camera, GPS, Bluetooth, contact calendar, SMS. And here's the reason why React Native were promised for cross-platform. This is the latest version. This is the latest. I get the latest from Google Trend. You can see how much percent React Native were on top of Google right now. A lot of people in the world will focus on React Native. All you guys here will be one of the top persons learn about React Native. Okay, so don't worry. You can see iOS, it's okay. People still use iOS. People still use Android, it's okay.
What date is that?
What? Huh?
What date is that?
Date? 5th? I'm not sure.
So 3 years.
Yeah. 15 days.
So, don't worry, it's okay. And I will tell you a little bit about React Native and why it become like awesome. Have you ever know about PhoneGraph, CoderSchool, about Ionic? You heard about it, right? And you know why it's not popular like React Native?
It's not native.
Why? Why not native?
It's this using CoderSchool.vn.
Why? CoderSchool just like controller, just a business logic, and why inside?
In the iMix, it uses a web view to render the UI, and the CoderSchool how the menu look into rely a bridge to connect the web view to the native.
Exactly. That is a big point. Facebook will change that. Like actually, as you know, if you have ever working with mobile, you know in mobile we have the web view controller. So in the web view controller, you can put everything inside, JavaScript, HTML, everything. So they bring the concept to Ionic, to PhoneGap, to SendChatbot, if you know about this. But in React, we are doing different. So they write a function from React Native, and they call to React Native. They call to native function. I can tell you. For example, like in the native app, everything speed is so fast, right? In the native app, is everything fast, and JavaScript is fast also. By themselves, so fast. They use JIT compiler, super fast. But the point is when they transfer the data from JavaScript to native app via bridge, everything will be slow. That's the reason React Native is not React. It's not native. It's just like 95% native. So it's still lag, still slow. Okay. So yeah, they don't use web view.
So is it still slow after you build the app?
Yes.
It's on the App Store, and they already remove a lot of iOS, JavaScript overhead.
Not really. Actually, it depends on policy of Apple, and I don't know yet. But somehow it's not good enough. But Facebook say they try to improve it. Hope someday. And Facebook had a billion people user in the world, so they know how to deal with the mass data, with the performance, so they can resolve this problem soon. Okay, this is very interesting part in this slide. Here overall forward, and we will flip, photo map, and we clone iMessage. Okay, so I will show you. I will guide you how to do it one by one. And from the first week, this week, we will work with the normal React Native. But from the next week, we will work totally on Redux, because this is a very important architecture we need to follow. Okay, so from the first week, this is your assignment. You have to complete before Mondays. I will provide you all the information on the material to complete that. Yeah, this is actually a copy from iOS class, but you can do it, sure. It's simple, it's more simple. And here is something you have to focus on: ListView, RefreshControl, network, TabBar, animation, navigator. It's okay, don't be worried. You can learn how to build it. Super cool. So in this, today we will to build Tumblr. Actually, I use the layout from Instagram, but Tumblr is the same. Very cool. And from the second week, you and we work with Redux and to deal with flag layout. If you know about React, you know flag layout was a skeleton of React Native, because like they will take a very big importance for how to design the layout in React. And from lab, we will how to build using Facebook authentication and animation, flex layout. Yeah, you can build this. It's okay, but a little bit slack, I can say. It's not smoothly, but a little bit lag. But don't worry, because like people will using iPhone 7, iPhone 8, iPhone 9, iPhone 10. It's super fast. It's okay. And the third one, which we will work with the hardware. We will work with like device, animation, push API. And from this week, I will guide you how to interact the native module from iOS and Android to interact with the React Native. So as you know, from React Native, from iOS we have CoderSchool, and from Android, what do we have? Maven what? Yeah, Gradle. So I will guide you how to integrate those native module to React Native. And from that time, you have fully powerful to use React Native. Very crazy. Wow, I told you like, because this version is so mature, it's so stable for when you interact with the native module. True, I can say like maybe 6 months ago, nightmare. When one release version of Facebook, I have to code it again. I deploy everything and code it again and again. They change coding style, they change syntax, they change everything. Oh. They still change, but right now, from my view, I can say like 3% they did not change anything, so maybe good. I'm not sure yet. Okay, from week 3 we will work on this also, just like learn how to do it. And from the last, it's really amazing how to do this app. I just copied the screen on the internet, so yeah, of course we can do it. Yeah. We can do it. We can do it. Because like we can integrate some native module from iOS, from Android, so we can do it. It's okay. All of you are using iOS, are using MacBook, so great. So I need to change my assignment to you on iOS. It's better. How about you, Sam? What do you think? Because you know, I really feel struggle when I do assignment on Android because somehow it's lag, somehow it doesn't work. But in iOS, that's okay. I will guide you how to build on both versions. Yeah.
Sometimes it's faster to just learn iOS components first because Facebook built them first.
Yeah.
Yes,
you have it. Yeah. Perfect.
Did anyone try to do React Native run Android?
Yeah, on. I remember like 80% people were apply on Android. Only very little people use iOS. But yeah, we can build it. I have prepared the backend server for all of you guys. So just call it, just chat, multi-chat, group chat, single night, everything. Already done. Beautiful. So, where am I? Last screen. Okay, actually I have another picture. I don't know where is it. Just the last week I will compare for you both you guys like what is the difference between Android and iOS and how to customize to make it better. Even I'm not sure what I'm wrong or right, but for me it's good. Right now it's work. So I will share to all you guys. But if you know some way better, just show me or guide me again. It's okay, huh?
Is that an app?
Yeah.
Is that an app?
Yes, it's an app. It's actually this is an example, official example from Facebook. Facebook app, but I can show you a little bit about this, but I'm not sure. Like I'm not expect like somehow it's weird. I can say. This is an app from Facebook. Everything. A lot of things. For example, like when I click here, I can say remove native from 100% from native, from React Native. Let me look for animation because like it's just provide new animation. This is so cool. Like this. Okay, see. Okay, not like this. Because like some crazy. Like the animation sample. See. But
is that JavaScript animation?
Yes.
So like sliding.
Like you only use X and Y, calculate all the things. Not complicated.
Can you use CSS animation?
No.
CSS3? No.
Where you can try to build it from actually it's official on Facebook. But I can tell you, I don't prefer you go to that because like, all the coding here is quite weird and sometimes it's outdated. So little bit complicated to understand. That's okay if you can open the debug. You can, if you open debug.js and try to debug on Chrome, and you can see how it works. Maybe you can understand. Wait me a second. I will show you really interesting thing I had just found when I found this nomination. Where is it? Quick layout? No. Flat. Oh, where is it? Huh? Because the animation is quite good, I can say, wow, they can do it. And one day, okay, status bar, you can cut some. It's okay. I will file it and put on group later. That's the outline of Fowwish. So what we can do,
Do you guys have questions?
yes.
Any questions, guys?
Have question? Any curious? Anything you need to know about React Native before we go further?
No.
Any questions on the course structure? So this homework. So this week you have an assignment due. So this is
Course.
assignment 1. So you have a homework assignment due. You can find more details about the homework assignment on the course portal.
This way.
There's also the website learning.CoderSchool.vn. They'll have information about the course. Bao will post the video from he's recording himself right now, so he'll post the video there as well.
Why?
This is the course portal.
Is there homework the very last week? So last week class is Tuesday, Thursday. Is there homework the following week? And then also, when's like the last day of any commitment?
I can answer that. So homework is due the day before lecture,
Right.
and the last day of class is April 6th, Thursday. So this is 4 weeks.
That's a good
Right.
question, then that means we don't have homework for.
Yeah. So
Yeah, we don't have homework for. That's okay.
Well, actually, we normally have an optional homework for anyway. So
Yeah,
we'll answer questions about
it's
later.
okay because like, if someone feel curious about the last homework, it's okay. I can move it to 3 because I'm really excited about this. It takes a lot of time to me to build a chat app. Trust me, chat app is different thing. Nightmare.
When you build one room
Yeah.
chat app.
One is okay, but when you group chats, different thing.
Can you guys go to this page? Can all of you access it?
Go to learning, go to
Excuse
school.
me. Can I get assembly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you try again?
How can I get assembly?
You can try go to
Go
the
to
links, learning.CoderSchool.vn.
in
Yeah.
Slack room.
So click on which one only. Another rest I'm updating. So actually from this assignment I'm still updating on my snippet on the coding for you to finish the assignment.
Can you scroll up? It's up under quick links. Quick links. No, organizer link. So there's you guys can't see this, but if you go under quick actions, you guys see request excuse absent. So if you know beforehand that you will miss class, you can use that and fill in the form. It's not shown here because you're a teacher. You can see that, right?
Yeah.
You take attendance every time.
Okay.
You
So,
cannot not show up. Please inform Bao or Charles or myself if you cannot come. And if you cannot come that day, if you miss the lecture, please read the lecture notes and watch the video if you want to follow. If you miss the lab,
Yes.
please do the lab yourself.
There's one more thing too. So we also have 100% optional study sessions on Saturdays. So we'll post information about them. But we at this right now we also have Android class, iOS class, and Ruby class. And on Saturdays, everyone gets together and they work on the homework together.
Yeah.
So it's a good chance to meet other people and also to get help on the homework. Because the teacher is also there to help answer questions.
Yeah, even like you can have the idea, you can group of people, like we have a back-end guy, we had a front-end guy, we had an Android guy, iOS guy, 18. Okay, so
Yes, so 100%. So to clarify, so right now what Val's going to do is kind of walk you through the first few steps of doing this homework assignment. So if you pay attention now, it'll be much easier for you to do the homework assignment, which is due. Does everyone know when the homework assignment is due? When is it due?
Monday.
What does it do?
Monday.
This
6 p.m.
How do you submit your homework?
is a good question.
It's online system.
Similar to pre-work, but the form is here.
Okay.
Remember to start with the README file and then record a GIF.
yeah, for example, like when you go to assignment, you scroll down and you can see here on the instruction. So that's the reason I say try to read it carefully, because a lot of information here. Like submit assignment, how to do it, and the README file template. It's quite important because like you can copy on the thing here.
Use a draw.
You can use draw file, copy the README file on your project, and tick on the what functionality you have done, and a lot of things for you to work around. So don't worry, you don't feel free when you're working with React Native.
Let's take a 3-minute break. Everyone stretch. Go to the bathroom.
I think we take a 5-minute break.
Go drink water. Stay
Drink
awake.
beer. We have beer. We have pizza. We have.
Pause the video.
What's the situation with the kitchen over there?
Oh, okay.
And then start again. So use
Okay, the water and
So
I think the water is fine.